to win, Andrew O'Connor.
Welcome to One Two Weeks. A few weeks ago, I was talking about the strange things that we all sold. I've had some letters in with some even more stranger things, like, what about that phrase, clever clogs? Why are clogs so clever? Why are the clever wellies all clever trainers? And what about clever Dick? Why not clever Tom or clever Harry? Here's a good saying. How are you keeping? Keeping what? Quiet, pigeons, a mistress. I've been up to you. Can I ask you a question? What else are they going to ask? A cow? A potato? They're saying half a mow. Why is it always half a mow? Where are all the whole mows? I mean, one man went to mow, so they've got to be there, haven't they, eh? Listen, kids these days don't know they're bored. I've never met a kid like that. Well, that phrase, I only mention it in passing. Passing what? Sugar? Your house? Wind? People always say to you, when you say to them, excuse me, have you got an aspirin? They'll go, why? Have you got a headache? Go, no, I collect aspirin. I need just one more to complete my set. When the policeman will say to you, is this your car? Oh, come on, officer. Would I steal a heap of junk like this? I'm not saying, there's a lot of traffic on the roads. It's the best place for it. What is the world coming to? Well, it's not coming to my house. I haven't got enough chairs. I know. Let's meet the contestants. Good to meet you. Keith, where are you from?
I'm from Newcastle on Tyne.
Newcastle, what do you do for a living?
I'm a branch manager for a contract cleaning company.
Maybe you can clean my contract after the show.
Your charges will be all right.
It's tough at the BBC, I tell you. So, Keith, what are your hobbies?
I like music. I play guitar in a country western band.
Do you sing songs like, Stand by your way, man?
No, not really, kidder.
Not really?
Not these days.
What, do you play guitar or do you sing?
Play guitar.
That's it. And you married?
No, very happily divorced.
You've got a girlfriend there, haven't you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Called Heather, isn't she?
Yes.
And now, because we chatted to her,
Oh, dear.
and she told us all about you and your group.
On the country music circuit, Keith is better known as Fender Bender. I do most of the hard work, though. He's the one that gets all the glory, standing up there on a stage looking fabulous, while I'm the one that carries all the gearing, getting me tights ripped and arms that end up down to my knees because it's so heavy.
So, Fender Bender, eh, Keith?
I haven't managed to break one yet, yes.
Have you ever got strange things like that? Boxcar Willie.
Oh, yes. So, I've heard of him as well.
And Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson, yes.
First of all, I thought that was an illegal wrestling term. now, Heather was all dressed up there, wasn't you? Do you dress up when you...
No, when I'm on stage, I wear stage gear, which is, if you like, cowboy style.
Because we've got a picture of you here. When you were two...
Two?
And we've got a picture of you in your cowboy outfit. Have a look at this, look. Keith, you haven't changed a bit. Welcome to the show, Keith. Welcome to the show, Chris. Where are you from, Chris?
Birmingham.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
Oh, yeah. And what do you teach? Primary or...
Primary.
And what are your hobbies?
I breed guinea pigs.
How did you get into that? How did you...
Well, we had a rabbit when our youngest child was about 3. The rabbit died, so we rushed out and bought the first little furry animal we could.
Just a minute. There's a country and western song about this. You could do a song about it. Well, the rabbit had gone and died. Sorry, so you got that bit wrong. You got that bit wrong.
So we rushed out and bought a guinea pig. So then I thought it was lonely, so I bought another one. And they got together, and it was so nice that I've been breeding them.
That's sweet, isn't it? And you're like an expert on them now, aren't you?
Well, I know quite a lot about them. I mean, my guinea pigs might be a bit different from most because all the books say guinea pigs don't eat tomatoes, but mine love them, especially when they're pregnant.
Well, we'll all sleep happier tonight, no? I see. And do you take them into school, do you?
Yes, I do. I usually keep them in the classroom.
Who's Natasha? She's one of your pupils, isn't she?
Yes.
Well, we asked her about you and your animals. And here's what she told us.
Coming from lunch one day, and Pepsi was really big there, so my friend went over to her cage to have a look at what was wrong with her, and we saw that she had babies. So Mrs. Vaughan got the babies out to see if they were all right, and one of them was, two was alive and one was dead. And so we made the coffee. She's wet.
Welcome to the show, Chris.
Thank you.
Good to meet you. How are you? It's Ottavio.
Sammarco.
Ottavio Sammarco.
It is indeed.
So where are you from?
South Manchester.
But where were you born, Ottavio?
North London.
So what, Ottavio's your stage name?
No, my family are from Italy.
Ah, right, thank goodness for that. And what are your hobbies?
I like cooking, sports in general, weight training, football, squash, watching movies.
What sort of movies do you like?
Mafia ones, of course.
They're like home movies to you, I suppose, aren't they?
Well, I
Ask you a question you can understand. Are you married?
not at the moment, so I'm getting married very soon.
Ah, to whom?
Kathy.
We had a little chat to Kathy, actually. Here's what she said.
Ottavio is not what I would class as the typical Italian man.
Stop the tape. Okay, Ottavio, we want to know, what did she say next?
Well, I taught her to cook.
Here's what she said.
He's also very good at altering things, because our curtains in the whole flat are huge, and he altered all the curtains and reupholstered the sofa. It took him about a month to do, but I think that's very good, because I've never met a man who can do all that.
Is it all true?
Yes, it is.
Ottavio, it's great to have a new man on the show, man from my own heart. Welcome to the show, gentlemen, our contestants. Can we have our numbers, please? Now, the object of the game is to cover the numbers on your cards by answering questions correctly. If you give me a wrong answer, then you're frozen out of the following question. First of all, I want you to cover the 4 corners on your card, and the first person through that will get themselves a super prize. Now, this question's open to all of you, but it is fingers on buzzers, all right? So be quick, and away we go. Which live longest, giant turtles or elephants? Chris?
Giant turtles.
It is, how did you know, Chris?
I guessed.
Cover your top left. Yeah, giant turtles live the longest. It's all about pizza. Cowabunga. Here we go. In China, is white or red the colour of mourning? Ottavio?
White.
White is. That's why the English cricket team always wear white. And cover your top left, Ottavio. Keith, you've still to score. True or false? Over the last decade, Thailand has produced more films than the UK. Chris?
True.
It is true. Ibiza has produced more films than the UK over the last decade. And we cover your top right. You need 2 to win the game. Yes or no? Ronald Reagan once made a cornflakes commercial. Chris?
No.
He didn't. It's completely made up. He couldn't, you see. He couldn't. Because the snap, crackle and pop kept waking him up. So we cover your bottom left. You need 1 to win, Chris. Keith, just press that buzzer any time you like. Well, bad news is Chris super happy. Was Elisha Gray the second person to patent the telephone in 1835? Keith?
No.
Keith? Yes, he was. He was the second person. Alexander Graham Bell beat it to him by a few hours. He should have phoned. Stay your prize now, Keith. You cannot answer this question. And Keith got that one wrong. True or false? In the Great Fire of London, 10,000 people died. Ottavio?
False.
It is false. How many died, Ottavio? Do you know?
5. None. None.
6. 6 died.
Close.
They've got 2 close rows and the chestnuts. Yeah. So we'll take your top right. You need 2 to win. You're back in now, Keith. Good news. Do ants yawn? Chris, for the...
No.
And they do, Chris, they do. Especially when they're watching Kilroy. So your version, if you answer this question. True or false? The backbone of a camel is perfectly straight. Keith?
True.
It is true, Keith. Yeah, Keith is very... In the American Police series, did Tyne Daly play Cagney or Lacey? Ottavio?
Cagney.
As you played Legacy yourself, yeah. No, you didn't watch the series ever. You're frozen out. You can't answer this question. True or false? Ken Livingstone's name is an anagram of Votes Lenin King. Chris for the Four Corners.
True.
It is true, and you've done it.